So I'm Lerika. I'm CEO and founder of DevGAMM, and I'm running this event for 12 years. Yeah, since 2008. Basically, for those of you who doesn't know what DevGAMM is, it's a developers-oriented B2B event. It started in 2008 as a small 100 attendees event called FlashGAMM before it was oriented on Flash game developers. And then we switched for different technologies and rebranded it to DevGAMM. We made events in Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, Germany, and USA. And for like last year, each of our events had over 2,000 attendees. Actually, like last Belarusian event had 2,300, which was very impressive in Belarus. And also we are running series of small events. It's called DevGAMM Talks. It's like one day event, just talks about like one specific topic, like art, game design, or something like that. So DevGAMM, like it's just a couple pictures, so it's huge halls and it's expo, but not just that, because most of the events is just like expo and like sessions. So DevGAMM is an experience, and usually we have 5-7 session tracks. We have round tables for business attendees where they like for 10 people sharing knowledge. We have a lot of like business meetings, and people schedule meetings in advance, and it's like a big part for our event. We have career wall for hiring. We have quests where attendees go around and like do some task from sponsors and companies, and then we have future raffle. We have at least one party, sometimes 2-3 parties. We have women's lunch, speakers dinner, again, huge expo, showcase for developers. And usually we showcase around 80 different projects during 2 days. We have amazing award show with like cash prizes. We have speed game dating for meeting developers and publishers for 3 minutes, and like funny show, great game roast people like to attend, game design review, and even for 2 years we're running a huge live stream together with like huge media where we highlight developers and interviews. So as you can see, it's a huge event, and we're doing it twice a year. And this year we're planning to do it 3 times in Russia, Ukraine, and Belarus. Our team is 12 people from 5 different countries, and we all work remotely. So when everything started, we didn't like feel anything because our working processes didn't change. So around March, when all game industry events started to like cancel or postpone or move or whatever, we were like monitoring situation, because our event were planned in May 14-15 in Russia. And Russia were like, okay, it's like everything is okay. The world is panicking, but we are doing great. So everything like started in Russia much later than in the rest of the world. But since like I'm living in the US and I see more like what's happening here, and we have a lot of international partners, we're starting to prepare way in advance. So at least like 2 months, or like even 2.5 months before, we decided, okay, we are going to move this event online. And we announced it. And we started to research a lot of different platforms. We knew that we didn't want to do like a lot of different stuff, because we started to attend every online event could find, like in game industry, not in a game industry. I even attended an event about legalizing weed in European Union, which was weird. But it was like the main thing we understood, that we want everything be on one platform. We don't want to go, people watch sessions on Zoom or YouTube and then have a chat in Slack, and then having meetings in another meeting system and go to different like because they do not feel like connected, especially for B2B event. So we started to research different platforms, and finally we made our choice. I will not stop here why and where. We can discuss it later, but still. So second part, we decided, okay, what should we keep from our from everything we have? Okay, for our online event, we should have at least 5-7 session tracks. At that time, it seemed like a very good idea because that's how our offline event works, right? So we have tons of content, usually like around 100 speakers. Then we should definitely keep business meetings because it's our strongest part. And of course, people would like to have like some sort of party. We actually announced that we will have party, but we didn't know how we will do it. We said, okay, let's do it. And we wanted to keep two main things, what also kept together DevGAMM. It's speed game dating for developers and publishers. So people, we also didn't know how we can do it, but we decided, okay, we'll announce it and we'll try to do it. And award show. For award show, it was a challenge, but we saw how IGF did it, how BAFTA Awards did it, and we say, okay, we can do even better. So we left it. And then we started to work and started to prepare. But since our team is like big enough, everyone's like, we're coming out with ideas. And we're like, okay, let's do, the platform allows us to do expo. Let's do a virtual expo. So that's how we can sell more sponsorships. Okay. And then, our partners help us to organize a game design review, which was also very good. Okay, let's keep this format as well. And then we found a sponsor for livestream with developers because it's cool. Let's keep livestream as well and organize it. And then let's use our DevGAMM Hub as a virtual showcase and keep this part as well. And then our partners came to us and say, hey, can help you to organize a career wall inside DevGAMM for virtual. And we sure, why not? And then another friends come out and said, hey, let's help you to organize women lunch, which you always have at DevGAMM. We said, sure, why not? And then we actually come out with ideas that we need not one, but more parties. Because if we have just one party, somebody will not come. And different people usually at big event, you always have a big official party. And then some companies organize something smaller and people just go around to different parties and said, okay, let's just allow everyone to organize their own parties, like in Zoom, YouTube, or actually we had one party in Roblox. It was cool. And yeah, actually we did 4 official parties and one after party. Alek actually was organizing one. Yeah. And what else? Yeah. So basically, as you can see, it's just only 4 things we didn't do. And didn't bring virtually because we decided that, okay, we should try as much as we can and see what works in online format, and then we can cut it or improve it. But also, since it's virtual event, we were thinking, let's add a new format, random networking, because people love to meet each other randomly on events, and it's very fun thing which I'm missing. So we with the platform we're using, we developed this random networking where you just meet with random business person for 5 minutes and you can chat and you can meet. It was super fun. And then we created new format, a public pitch, and then we decided to organize streaming showcase where we partner up with streamers and YouTubers who are playing games both days. And then we organized a virtual bag so basically it's a virtual bag where the sponsors can put a lot of virtual cool stuff. And then we had a bunch of new ideas, which was fun. Yeah. Because it was too much, and we at some point we decided, okay, this is too much, and we need to at least finalize everything and make everything happen. And everything happened. Actually, we had a really good event. So I put here some numbers. So totally we had 1,300 attendees, which is a little bit less than usually we have. Usually we have like around 2,000. But again, it was so hard to, we didn't have free tickets. If we would have free tickets, we could have like much bigger audience. But without free tickets, I think it's a good number. 600, over 600 companies. And another cool stuff is that we had 43 countries representatives. It's much bigger than for our offline event, especially like for Russia. Usually we have around 27, 30 countries. It's because of the visa. Unfortunately for Russia, like Americans need visas and European people need visas, and it's really hard to get. But here it's like, woo, so many countries. So 81 session, yeah, we did 6 session streams in the end, 112 speakers, a lot of job offers for career wall, which is like a little bit more than we had for offline event, and a lot of meetings and random networkings. So couple screens just to give you an overview of the platform we use, like how it looks, how looks our virtual expo, which was also really cool. Yeah, so random networking, streams, parties we use for party different platform, special chat, where like people can, you can move around the screen, your avatar, and closer you come to persons and you can hear them. And basically people were like gathering in small groups and chatting, basically like a normal party, which was really cool. And the same platform we used to make a like women's lunch, and here's our Roblox party, and of course DevGAMM awards. And we could get really cool guests to present the awards, the people who would not ever come to Russia, but they could join awards remotely. This was really cool stuff. Okay, so I think that's basically it, I think. And we can, I skipped a lot of part. I can talk like for hours about this topic, but Alex asked me to make it very
I actually thought that normally in these meetups, the panel is the main part, actually. So